What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Small Talk blog. I am Dominique, and I am back. Yay! I got a new layout for my website and some new content. This is the new content. I ran into some setbacks when I released my first new blog. So, and I just had to take care of the conflicts and stuff with that. But everything's taken care of now. I am copyrighted and trademark. So if anybody want to take my material and try to use it as their words or as their material, you can do that without being sued. And I need a little bit extra cash, so I don't mind suing anyone. But anyway, enough of that. Hi. um, let's get right into it. You know, that's my favorite thing. Let's get right into it. So, on this particular blog, I'm going to be addressing the conflict that took place last week with Piers Morgan of CNN and Janet Mock, the fierce trans activist. So let's go. Last week, Piers Morgan, he invited Janet Mock on to his show to talk about transgender issues, specifically transgender women issues, and also to promote her book, Redefining Realness, that I suggest everyone, especially anyone living in of the trans experience, to go get and read. I ordered my copy, it's on the way, so I will be excited when it gets it. Well, I'm excited for its arrival, and as soon as I read it, I definitely will post my opinions on the book. But let's give Janet Mock a round of applause. So proud of her, and I admire her. I'll say that. But yes, so he invited her on the show, and it seemed like everything was fine until maybe 5 days later, when the show actually premiered prime time, and also they started to release, the write-ups and things like that. And Janet Mock then gets on Twitter, and she kind of like she voices her opinions and her frustration that she has on with some of the headlines that they decided to use. For example, I was born a boy, and formerly a man, addressing her saying formerly a man. She was really frustrated, and the trans community also was really frustrated. So she went to Twitter and she kind of blasted him, and he started blasting her back. And he invited her to come back on the show so they could talk about the situation, the conflict that happened. So when she was invited back to the show, she explained to him how it is not her experience that she was born a boy. In her words, she was born a baby. Okay, so my opinions are coming from my experiences with working with transgender youth and being friends and associates of transgender women and men who live the trans experience and who identify as transgender. I don't identify as transgender. I identify as a black gay man, and our experiences are totally different. The gay lifestyle and the transgender lifestyle are totally two different things that I do believe that a lot of times people mix up, and that's something that we shouldn't do. So I'm not going to be speaking on too much because I really can't, because I don't walk that way of life. I only can speak about what the experience I have heard and I have witnessed and encountered myself. So that's me put that out there as a disclaimer. And also, I'm going to be very sensitive because it's a very sensitive topic, and I don't believe that I am at the point, or I definitely don't believe that society or the world is at a point where we completely understand each other and our choices. So I'm going to tread lightly. So I might not really get into it yet, but I'm going to get into it. So let me go. Let me say this. I don't believe that anybody, not one person, can speak about a whole community. I believe that we all have our own individual experience in life. And I feel like I can't speak about the experiences that all black gay men face because I am not all black gay men, and I don't experiences I don't experience the same things that even my closest friend experiences. We all were raised up in different communities by different people, taught different values and morals, and even are judged differently based on certain achievements, certain appearances, anything the way we look. So my experiences of being a black gay man are going to be totally different from someone else's, and that also plays a part. That also is correct for transgender. They all go through their own special experiences also, and it's also people. Period. Let me just say that no one can talk about a whole community and give their experiences as the experiences for the whole community, because we all different and we all experience different things. So that's what needs to stop, number one. Number two, I believe that as a gay community and also as a trans community, we have to pick our battles very carefully, and we have to make sure that we fight the battles respectfully and also intelligently. Piers Morgan has always been a huge supporter of both trans and gay life. And even with all of the chaos and all of the disrespect that he received, he still vows to be a big supporter of the communities. In no way, shape, form, or fashion do I believe that he's transphobic or homophobic. I believe that he wasn't properly informed on the sensibility of the conversations of dealing with the trans experience. And I believe that that was fought on either his publicist or his advisor. They should have informed him, or there should have been a conversation that took place between Janet's team and Piers Morgan's team about certain words and certain things that would be disrespectful or taken as disrespectful to the transgender community. So I think that's where the second mistake was made on Piers Morgan's side. Number three, I think that Janet Mock should have addressed the situation when it happened. And her reasons for not doing that was that she was scared. And her being a woman, a lot of times women do feel like they cannot stand up to men. And that's a whole nother conversation. But she said she was scared and she was nervous, especially being on the platform of this being her first major talk show and being live on CNN. So, I can understand that. However, I feel like before the tweets were sent bashing him, that she should have hit him up or hit his camp up, hit CNN up, and expressed it, and then took it from there. I believe that a lot of times people do disrespect transgender and gay people because of things they don't know and things that they are ignorant about. I believe that it is our job and our duty to make them aware of our experiences, our many different multifaceted experiences that we all live. I think that's what we have to do better as communities. Don't get me wrong, we are attacked, we are stigmatized, we are hated against, we are looked down upon, and we are treated differently because of our choices of either someone who we lay with or who we know we are inside. I am a 100% believer of that. However, I feel like we attack a lot sometimes without letting and informing people about why we feel the way we feel. And that's what I believe we have to get better at. I was watching a video post from another big star now, transgender star, and her name is T.S. Madison. And what she said was everything, well, not everything, but something I just said, like, you just can't take one person's experiences or beliefs and basing the whole beliefs of a community on that one person's experiences. You can't do that. So, read my blog and I get more into it, and hopefully we will get better on both sides to address issues like this. And that's it. Peace out.